to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Razabani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Randomly bumped into my man HASIM RAHMAN Jr. HASIM, what's going on? How are we doing?
Man, I'm good. It's good to see Everlast in the building. Shout out to Team Everlast. Good to see IFL TV here. This is a great event. This is a historic event. This is the only part of the event that I'll be able to attend. So I wanted to make sure my face was seen by Clarissa and Michaela. That's who I came to support. So I wanted to make sure they see my face today and got a little bit of energy from me. Let them know their American brother was here.
I think last time I spoke to you was in the kind of lead up to the Jake Paul fight. I haven't caught up with you since. I know I've messaged you a couple of times on Instagram. We'll touch on this show shortly, but what's this kind of latest situation with yourself?
I'm fighting November 19th on the Zone. I'll be fighting against Vitor Belfort, so y'all make sure y'all don't miss it. November 19th, HASIM RAHMAN Jr. versus Vitor Belfort, MISFITS, the Zone X Series 3. We're going to be in the building. It's going to be fireworks.
What is the plan, HASIM? Obviously, I know the YouTube scene has kicked off big time, right? Now, everyone's jumping on it. Everyone's talking about it. Jake Paul, KSI, we saw the Logan Pauls, etc. You've come from the professional scene. You've come from fighting proper fighters, if in the most respectful way. But what is your plan now?
My plan is to build my profile as big as I could build it. If Jake Paul could get ranked in the WBC with 5 fights, I've already fought with for a WBC title. So I look to build my profile, get my fitness up, fight in front of huge crowds, fight in front of on a global network, and continue to sharpen my skills and go after the world champion, who at this moment is Oscar Rivas. He may not be world champion by the time I get there, but right now that's my goal. Sharpen my skills. Every champion took their own route to get to the world title, and it's looking like this is the best route for me. It is extremely lucrative, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful to be in the position I'm in so that I can go ahead and feed my family, which is the main reason why we all start with this boxing.
Yeah, no, valid points that you make there, but you look at someone like Jake Paul, who's obviously fighting in a couple of weeks' time. KSI, who just fought a couple of weeks ago. That was the first Misfit show. We got another Misfit show this week in Sheffield. I know you was part of that as well. And then obviously the third one next month. But do you want to stay on this scene for now until that profile, you're happy with that profile before you kind of revert back and fight proper boxers?
Yeah. I look to stay here on this scene, on this crossover boxing scene, and take over. And there's an enormous amount of fans out there. There's an enormous amount of exposure out there that I'm looking to go ahead and grasp, and I'm gonna bring them over with me for the world title. And I'm not done after that. I would love to be in the crossover scene as a team captain or promoter or whatever they want to call it. I love boxing, and I know a lot of influencers. I know a lot of influential people. I have big ideas. I have great ideas, big bright ideas for boxing. So, the more I kick in the door, the more my ideas get heard. Once I kick in the door, I like to leave it open for the person behind me, so that not only I can feed my family, but the next man can feed his as well.
If the Jake Paul fight did come up, is that something that you would jump out and say, yeah, listen, let's roll it, let's do it this time?
I mean, of course, didn't I do that the first time? They gave me 3 weeks notice to lose almost 30 pounds, and I took it like that. I underestimated how hard that task was going to be, but nonetheless, I still carried out what I was supposed to do. And I just for me, I just think I'm the boogeyman to Jake. He has already revisited for a third time to be fighting Tommy Fury. He's trying to fight Tommy Fury again. He's revisited the Woodley fight for a third fight against him. But before Tommy pulled out, he never said my name. He obviously knew who I was. He never said my name. Now, after our fight fell out, over a few pounds, which I proved I could get down to, he's never said my name. Not to fight me. he just want to call me a bitch or say I'm scared or that I ducked him. That's all he want to do. And then when I see these guys in person, it's just not the same energy. So he's a fake, a fraud, a phony, like I've been saying. And everybody wants to see us fight. So I pray that the boxing public doesn't let him get away with this facade he's putting on, and they put him in the ring with me with some 10-ounce gloves.
Obviously, the biggest fight in that scene is undoubtedly KSI and Jake Paul with their following. No disrespect for you. I'm talking about that scene. You're a professional fighter.
Absolutely right.
Who wins?
I don't argue with the truth. Now, before I came out here, I would have said KSI. I thought KSI was not that good. I thought he was,
You thought Jake Paul, you mean?
Excuse me?
Who did you say, Jake Paul or KSI?
No, I thought KSI was terrible. I thought he was not very good. But I've came out here and I've seen what he's working on and how he's working. Man, that guy works. His KSI's work rate is severely underrated. Severely underrated. And I think if he keeps working hard, by the time that he gets to a Jake fight, I just think he wins. I think that his engine is a lot better than the engine that Jake has. Jake fights at a slow pace. Jake's fights put me to sleep. He's incredibly boring. On the contrary, KSI, he fights at a fast pace, a high level. He's always bringing it, and he fights with more passion than what Jake fights with. And I give the edge to him, especially because if they fight, I'm gonna be there helping him 100% of the way, giving him any pointers I could give him, letting him know anything I see, and just taking care of business.
Moving back to this weekend, correct me if I'm wrong. From what I've seen on Twitter and online, it seems like more of the Americans are more excited about Maya and Alicia. Is that correct? Would you say, or are you saying Shields and Marsh is a bigger fight in America?
Well, I mean, you got two Americans, and then you got American and a Brit. So, the Bumgarner Maya fight is the serious boxer fans. They know that's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a great fight. I
saw a tweet from Errol Spence yesterday, and he said, "I'm hyped for this fight. I can't wait for this fight."
Yeah, it's gonna be something that it's gonna be historic, and Bumgarner's gonna come trying to take Michaela's head off. Michaela's gonna come try to box circles around Bumgarner. It's going to be a great fight, and what better way to get ready for this magnitude of a main event? Clarissa Shields, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 12-time world champion against Savannah Marshall, and then it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to watch it. Unfortunately, I can't be there, but I know it's gonna be a hell of a show.
How great is it to see how much women's boxing has flourished to the extent that the whole card is just women?
Yes, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I see Daniel Dubois' sister is on the card, and you got other Olympic gold medalists on the card. I think they said there's 7 Olympians on this card. It's crazy how far women's boxing has come. And for me to have known Michaela and Clarissa for so many years and see how much work these girls put in, and finally they're getting their shine on, it's amazing, because there's a lot of people that didn't put in as much work as them and have been given opportunities this big, but they kept their head down, they stayed humble, they kept working, and they kept winning, and that's why they're here today.
No, absolutely. Well, Hasim, I appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time. I know you're floating about today and seeing what's what, but look forward to this Saturday night. I know you can't be here, but make sure you tune in wherever you are, because I'm sure it's going to be...
I will be in Sheffield at the Misfits event, but I will be watching. And best of luck to Clarissa and Michaela. Y'all do y'all thing, champs.
HASIM RAHMAN Jr. for IFL TV. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna share something with you that might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.